Polkadot and Kusama are two massive blockchain projects primed to compete with Ethereum. However, not everyone knows the Polkadot and Kusama networks are cousins. But what is the role of a parachain between DOT and KSM? To learn all about it, keep on watching this video. Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Animations, the channel where we explain to our viewers about the different types of cryptocurrencies and everything new investors should know. In today's video, we will talk about what a parachain is, how it works, what it does, and more. So be sure to be attentive, because you clearly don't want to miss out on an amazing opportunity to win a giveaway of a $25 crypto coin of your choice. Also, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. Now, with the intro out of the way, let's get into our topic for today. A parachain, formerly a parallelizable chain, is an individual Layer 1 blockchain that functions in the Polkadot and Kusama multi-chain networks. Parachains attach to the security provided by a relay chain, the major chain of Polkadot, which coordinates the system as a whole. At the same time, the computations a parachain performs are autonomous. A parachain can have different implementations and features and be public or private with its functions, tokens, and governance. Parachains can be customized for any number of use cases and feed into the main blockchain, called the relay chain, considered the heart of the Polkadot and Kusama networks. Within the ecosystem, parachains run in parallel, and any data may be sent between them due to Polkadot's cross-chain composability, opening up possibilities for new use cases. Thanks to cross-network bridges, parachains can also be connected to external networks such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others. Polkadot, founded in 2016 by Ethereum's co-founder and former Chief Technology Officer Gavin Wood, is a Layer 1 heterogeneous scalable multi-chain network with shared security and interoperability. This means that the central relay chain provides Layer 0 scalability and interoperability and guarantees a secure message passing between hundreds of simpler Layer 1 blockchains connected as parachains. But why is it important for the cryptocurrency industry, and what is the novelty of this blockchain technology? It is known that most of the existing blockchains consist of several interlinked cogs. The central part is a consensus algorithm that is designed to achieve reliability in a network involving multiple unreliable nodes. The primary task of the consensus mechanism is to ensure security. Another item that makes up the blockchain is the state machine, which changes the network state to a new one in response to an external event. The state machine provides the aspects of the chain to be secured over. For example, proof-of-work networks are protected by POW consensus options, just like others are protected by proof-of-stake options. All these networks handle diverse types of transactions and accounts that in turn make their state machines unique. When a team decides to create a new blockchain, they need to implement a unique state machine and some consensus algorithm, which is not easy and often leads to some insecurity and overhead issues and takes a lot of effort and time. This is where Polkadot's initial architecture comes to the rescue, as it eliminates the need to build blockchains from scratch. Polkadot claims to be a protocol for protocols. In this type of network, blockchains share a common environment where they can have a trustless interaction and focus on their specific tasks. Moreover, the Polkadot co-founders created a special experimental environment called Kusama for developers to bring their ideas to life quickly. Kusama is Polkadot's sister chain for experimental development and early-stage deployments. In a nutshell, it functions as the ecosystem for innovations while delivering testnet conditions. Kusama's primary use case is to facilitate testing. Therefore, it is branded as a canary network. It provides early unaudited code releases before it appears on the main Polkadot network. Many decentralized applications launch on Kusama before stabilizing their product for the main network. Built as a sister chain, Kusama mimics most of Polkadot's major design features. However, it serves a different purpose. Kusama gives developers and engineers an opportunity for flexibility in the architectural finalization of their blockchains. What's more, by enabling rapid progress and growth, Kusama operates much faster, as it takes only 7 days to vote on a decision and 8 to implement changes after the vote, compared with a month for each on Polkadot. Also, Kusama has lower economic barriers for entry than Polkadot. Thus, launching a custom parachain is much easier and becoming a validator due to the low minimum staking requirements. To increase the network speed, however, it has to provide less stringent governance parameters and partially give up stability and security. Polkadot and Kusama are networks that allow both information and tokens to be transferred on them. Unlike Ethereum, where decentralized applications are created within the bounds set by its blockchain, Polkadot and Kusama allow developers to create their own independent blockchains. Parachains benefit from the Polkadot and Kusama network security maintained by the relay chain, rather than relying on their own set of validator nodes. Instead, parachains are maintained by collator nodes that store a transaction data into blocks to be added to the relay chain. This means each parachain can have its parameters such as block times, transaction fees, governance mechanisms, and mining rewards. Polkadot and Kusama are expected to only support up to 100 parachain slots on their networks, a number that is flexible and subject to change. Each parachain has a dedicated parachain slot to attach to the relay chain. To gain access to one of the slots, Web3, the team behind Polkadot and Kusama, has created what they call Parachain auctions to distribute the available slots equitably. Parachain auction participants have a determined amount of time to place bids on the projects they wish to see get a parachain slot. The project that garnered the most support at a randomly determined time during the bidding process will generally obtain the ability to use a parachain slot. Many projects intend to build on Polkadot and Kusama, and each of them will need their parachain slot to build on. Rather than give the projects with the most funding a parachain slot, the Polkadot team came up with parachain auctions as a method to distribute the available slots more equitably. During a parachain auction, DOT or KSM holders can bond their cryptocurrency to support the project they believe should receive a parachain slot. In return, the project may commit to airdrop tokens or provide other rewards to their supporters. It is worth noting that, due to the permissionless nature of the protocols, any project may also purchase a parachain slot on the secondary market from anyone who won a slot through auction. Parachain auctions use a candle auction mechanism to randomize the exact moment the winner of an auction is determined. One of the primary use cases for parachain technology is decentralized finance. Many parachains aim to recreate traditional financial systems, such as banks and exchanges, with cryptocurrency. They may offer solutions that allow users to manage their digital assets, including buying, selling, and transferring. It may be a cross-chain DeFi hub, a project with its stablecoin or decentralized application capabilities, a cross-chain money market, and a project that provides a multi-chain DeFi solution. Another use case for parachains is smart contracts, represented by projects that enable Ethereum developers to migrate their contracts onto Polkadot, thus opening up the Polkadot ecosystem for various popular dApps and a large number of developers. The Polkadot ecosystem already includes a self-upgrading WebAssembly smart contract platform and a community-led platform that mirrors Ethereum's accounts, keys, subscriptions, and logs. At the end of 2020, the Rococo Parachain testnet and the teams began deploying test parachains. The first successful cross-chain messages were sent between parachains on Rococo in February 2021. At the beginning of June 2021, the first parachain auction took place on Kusama via on-chain governance. 5 Kusama parachain slots were auctioned off one by one, with a new auction taking place roughly every 2 weeks. Karura won the first parachain auction and was onboarded as Kusama's first non-common good parachain with over 200,000 KSM in the crowd loan. Polkadot's auctions are expected to commence soon after the successful end of Kusama's auctions. After that, the system's launch will officially be completed following its original vision and design, with parachains live on the leading network. Future upgrades, including parathreads, will be enabled via governance after the code has been fully developed and audited. What will be the future of the Polkadot ecosystem from that point on will be up to its community. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a video on the latest cryptocurrency news. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a great day today, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.